Welcome to Contractor Coach AI, the podcast where construction meets cutting-edge efficiency. Join Frank and Maya as they break down how virtual assistants and AI tools can transform your business from chaotic to streamlined. This show is presented by VAs for Construction, your partner in building smarter, not harder. Visit www.vasforconstruction.com to learn more.
Today, we're plunging into something I think every contractor will instantly recognize. That space, between the job walk and actually getting a proposal out the door. It's almost like this Bermuda Triangle where good intel just vanishes.
It really can feel like that. Notes disappear, photos make no sense later.
Exactly. Have you, listening, ever felt that?
Yeah.
Where you gather info and then poof, it's like trying to read ancient hieroglyphs later.
Happens all the time.
So our deep dive today is all about figuring out the real cost of those messy field notes for contractors. And then we've got this really practical AI-assisted VA solution from our prep notes.
Yeah, a virtual assistant approach. It sounds quite promising.
Right. It looks like it could actually transform that chaos. This comes straight from the reference docs, a real scenario. So, okay, let's unpack this. The agony of the job walk. Frank's situation, the one in our notes, seems pretty typical. What does that painful process actually look like for him?
Well, it's pretty much pure chaos. Frank's out there, right? He walks the site, snaps pictures on his phone, maybe scribbles some notes on, whatever paper he finds.
A napkin, the back of an envelope.
Exactly. And then he might even dictate voice memos while driving. But the real nightmare, it starts later. Like 9 p.m., he's at his desk.
Oh, I can picture it.
And he's squinting at his handwriting, trying to figure out, replace. 47 feet. Was it drywall? Flooring? Who knows? And he's got like 23 photos that all look kind of the same.
Oh, which room is this again? Photo gallery.
Totally. He told us he spends hours, literally hours, just trying to recreate measurements because his notes just say, big room, lots of work.
Yeah.
Helpful, right?
Not really.
So he's basically doing the job walk twice. It's just, it's a killer on time.
Yeah, doing the job walk twice. I know that feeling. Trying to decode your own brilliant thoughts from hours before. But it's going to be more than just frustration, right? What are the deeper costs? Our notes hinted something bigger.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just wasted time. The biggest hidden cost, and our background materials really nail this, is that speed kills deals. It's cliche, but true.
How so?
Well, every single day Frank spends trying to reconstruct those notes, that's another day the client might get cold feet. Or worse, they talk to another contractor who got their bid in faster.
Right, the early bird.
Exactly. Or Frank gets frustrated, rushes the proposal just to get it done, and then maybe he misses something important. Or because he's unsure about a detail, he pads the estimate.
Just to be safe.
Right. But that uncertainty, it leads to either mistakes down the line or inflated pricing up front. And both of those things cost you jobs, plain and simple. That job walk intelligence, it's pretty much worthless if you can't turn it into a clear, accurate proposal, like, fast.
Okay, so the problem is painfully clear. What's the fix? Our materials talk about this AI-augmented virtual assistant solution. It sounds great, but, contractors are practical people.
They are. Very pragmatic.
And Frank, our guy in the notes, he had that objection right. Someone who wasn't even there is going to write my scope. Sounds like a disaster. How do we address that skepticism?
Yeah, that's the key question, and it's a totally fair one. The crucial thing to understand is the VA doesn't write the scope from scratch. They don't invent details.
Okay, so what do they do?
They organize and structure what the contractor, the expert, actually captured on site. Frank is still the expert eye. The VA is more like an intelligent translator.
A translator. I like that.
Yeah, taking that raw, messy field data and turning it into something clear and usable almost immediately. It shortcuts that whole painful reconstruction phase that kills deals.
So you're processing the intelligence differently, not replacing the expert. Got it. How does that actually work? Can you walk us through it?
Sure. It basically breaks down into 3 steps, kind of a handoff process. First is structured field capture. The VA provides a simple template, maybe just a mental one, room by room, item by item.
So instead of random notes?
Exactly. Think. Take a photo, then immediately record a quick voice note for that specific item or area. Kitchen cabinets need full replacement, see photo. Counter's okay. Flooring runs under dishwasher. Super simple, but structured.
Okay, makes sense. Step 2.
Step 2 is immediate transcription and organization. While Frank's driving back, the VA gets that data. They transcribe the voice notes, match them to the photos, organize everything logically, maybe by room.
And this is where the AI comes in a bit.
Potentially, yes, helping with the transcription accuracy and maybe some initial tagging. And crucially, the VA flags things. If a measurement seems off or a detail is missing, they note it.
Which addresses Frank's other worry, right? About the technical stuff, like knowing a load-bearing wall.
Exactly. He asked, how do they know the difference? And the answer is, they don't make those technical calls. That is still Frank's job, his expertise. But the VA can spot inconsistencies and ask smart questions like, hey, you mentioned electrical work in the kitchen voice note, but there's no photo of the panel. Need me to add that to your follow-up list? It's quality control in near real time.
Gotcha. So they're like an intelligent assistant prompting the expert. What's the final step?
The final step is proposal assembly. The VA uses preset templates for common job types, standard language Frank likes, maybe even some baseline pricing blocks if he uses them. They draft the structure.
So Frank comes back, and instead of a pile of mess,
he finds an organized document. Kitchen renovation, cabinet replacement, see photos 1 of 4, electrical update needed, voice memo 2 reference, flooring detail, photo 7. It's all laid out, ready for him to apply his technical expertise and pricing.
Wow, that sounds transformative. The time savings alone must be huge.
Massive. We're talking maybe 30 minutes of review and pricing versus 3 hours of just trying to figure out what he saw. Plus, another benefit. The VA can handle that initial client communication.
Oh, like managing expectations.
Exactly. A quick email. Frank's reviewing the details now and expects to have your proposal ready by Thursday. It buys Frank crucial time, keeps the client warm, and looks super professional. Sometimes just being responsive like that wins the job.
So wrapping this up, what does this really mean for you, the listener? I mean, the core issue seems to be valuable field data just dying in translation. It kills your close rate.
It absolutely does.
And this VA solution seems to empower the contractor to focus on what they do best, the actual work, the smart solutions, the competitive pricing, instead of getting bogged down in admin chaos.
That's the essence of it. So the actionable takeaway here, it's pretty simple. For your next job walk, just try this. Use voice notes, structure them simply, room, issue, maybe your initial thought on the solution.
Just for one job walk.
Just one. Then maybe get a VA, even a temporary one, to just transcribe and organize that single walk's data. Compare how that proposal process feels compared to your usual way. See the difference yourself.
I like that. A low-risk experiment. And imagine that future, right, where you actually don't dread the proposal phase anymore. No more late-night squinting at scribbles.
Right. The scope's clear. You can focus on the strategy, the pricing, the win.
It's a pretty compelling picture.
It really is. Think about it. Field work that actually finally translates smoothly into office work without losing half the critical intelligence along the way. That's quite a concept.
Thanks for tuning in to Contractor Coach AI. Ready to get your time back and scale your business? Visit www.vas4construction.com to learn how virtual assistants can handle the tasks that keep you from the work you love. See you in the next episode.